sun in a tongue understood by no one. Can it be that I hear what he's saying? Is there a reason why I'm still awake? And he says, I've got you written in a black book by the railroad track. You see, I know your fate. And I said, you've got to listen. I'm a songbird with a brand new track. You underestimate. I'll give you something to believe in. Burn up a basement full of demons. Realize you're a slave to your mind. Break free. Now give me something to believe in. Just give me something to believe in. Every day when I speak to the moon, pale as a ghost in the afternoon. Tragedy has a hold on my mind, but I can see the light between the lines. I say, you've got to listen. I'm a songbird with a brand new track. You underestimate. I'll give you something to believe in. Burn up a basement full of demons. Realize you're a slave to your mind. Break free. Now give me something to believe in. Promise me. So afraid I'm a slave to my mind. You give me something to believe in. I've got you written in a black book by the railroad track. You see, I know your fate. I say, you've got to listen. I'm a songbird with a brand new track. You underestimate. I'll give you something to believe in. Burn up a basement full of demons. Realize you're a slave to your mind. Break free. Just give me something to believe in. Just give me something to believe in.
Thank you for calling Recovery Partners. Please note, this call may be recorded or monitored for quality assurance.
Great.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold for the next available agent.
My heart's starting to beat crazy.
Phil,
Hey, who am I speaking to?
this is Jeanette. How can I help you?
Hey, Jeanette, how you doing? I believe I got this so-called alleged letter over here about. I'm not really sure what it's about, and I just wondering,
What is the account? What's the account number at the top right of the letter?
the account number allegedly here says 2118591.
Okay, is this Raphael?
I've been known to use that name.
Do you use another name?
Well, I believe that's the name I've been known to use. That was allegedly given it to me to use.
Okay. Am I pronouncing it right? Raphael Rojo or Rojo?
Yep, that's the one I answered to.
Okay, but which pronunciation is it? Rojo or Rojo?
It's Rojo, like red, I believe.
Okay, not a problem. My name is Jeanette McNeil, And the reason why you got the letter is looks as though Farmers has filed a claim against you for damages from an accident where you rear-ended another vehicle back in February of last year and you didn't have insurance. And we've been advised to forward the paperwork over to Department of Motor Vehicle to possibly request that your license is suspended until it's paid for. That's why you got a letter.
Oh, could it be there? Okay, I see what you're saying. Could there be a mistake? When you say Farmers Insurance, are you talking about the client name right here that allegedly assessed?
Right. Farmers Insurance is the other party's insurance company. They went through their insurance company because you didn't have insurance. And so their insurance company paid for their damages, and now their insurance company is going after you. And as a means to recover their money, they're willing to have your license suspended as a result of that.
Could there be a mistake? I
And
believe.
so,
And when can I speak to? When can I speak to? Excuse me.
You would have to speak to us. I have the file here. You would have to speak to us. I have the file here.
Okay, but
That's why I do the letter.
right. I mean, that's fine in all letters and everything, but the point of the matter is, sister, were you there in the accident? Do you have first-hand knowledge of this, or how did you come up with that? Just because you have a letter, does that make it first-hand knowledge?
Okay. You could either, play games, or you have to understand you're also putting Kayla April Pena on the line as well, because she was the registered owner of the vehicle that you were driving. Okay. Yeah. I'm here to try to see if I can ultimately, resolve the matter with you so that we wouldn't have to go through the other channels. But if you choose to, act like, trying to ask me questions that makes absolutely no sense.
Well, wait a minute. I believe I like to follow the law here, and all I'm asking you is a simple, on-point question: is do you have first-hand knowledge? I don't know how that's playing games. Do you know what first-hand knowledge is?
The party that Farmers insured, they have first-hand knowledge. Okay,
great.
They reported it to their insurance company, and I represent their insured.
Okay, that's fine. Well, when can I speak to that individual to renegotiate alleged terms and conditions with them?
You had an opportunity when at the accident scene, and you didn't do that.
Well, I mean, you just told me so-called Farmers Insurance paid for it. So what are you coming after me for? What's the issue now?
Matter of fact, they took pictures of your car and your license plate as well.
My car, my license? What evidence do you have I own such a thing?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you.
What evidence do you have that I own any of that?
Okay. My question to you: you received a letter, correct?
Well,
am I correct?
With the name that I allegedly used, yeah.
You received, okay. And on the letter, it states to you that you owe $25.57.52. We're willing to settle the claim to resolve the claim. If that's not why you're calling to resolve the claim, then I'm going to go ahead and forward the paperwork related to the accident over to Department of Motor Vehicle. This is not a question and answer conversation. The bottom line, it's been determined that you were involved in the accident and you rented another vehicle, and if you want to resolve it, that's fine. If not, it's no problem. We'll just proceed against you.
Okay.
I don't want to waste your time. Neither do I want my time wasted.
What's your name again?
My name is Jeanette McNeil.
Jeanette McNeil. Okay. Are you going to accept liability going on based on hearsay information? Are you accepting liability for making false claims?
Okay. Have a good day. We're going to move forward. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Hold on. I would like you to cease and desist in the matter, which would be so kind to if you don't have no first-hand knowledge. You just told me Farmers Insurance has first-hand knowledge, but you don't. I wasn't aware that this was an accident.
Calling recovery partners. Please note, this call.
Hello, I believe I just spoke to a lady. I believe her name was Jeanette. Somebody. Can I get a hold of her again?
Okay, give me a second.
Yeah.
Please hold.
Hi, may I help you?
Hey, I was just speaking to you a while back. Right now. Is there some reason why you hung up on me?
Yes.
Can you explain?
I didn't hang up on you. I concluded the call. Unless you want to talk about the obligation, and if you feel that I'm not answering your question, you're welcome to call Farmers.
No, well, I'll be more than happy to call
And
Farmers.
they'll tell you the same exact information.
Great. So would you be so kind
Okay.
would you
Then
be so kind?
contact Farmers.
Excuse me, miss, I'm talking. Would you be so kind to cease and desist in the matter, and I'll speak to the Farmers Insurance to verify what you're telling me is true and correct?
Oh, they're gonna refer you back to my office.
And how do you know that until I speak
Any
to
other
them?
information?
You know what's going to happen in the future? You mind
I
leaving?
already know.
Oh, you already know.
Okay.
So if you already
Is there anything
Are you the-
else I can do
are
for
you are you the manager
Is
then?
there anything else?
Are you the manager?
Is there anything else? Anything else I can do for you?
Can you hear me? Hello.
All you have to do is contact Farmers Insurance, and they will give you whatever information you want. Matter of fact, they'll be expecting your call because
Okay,
they've been
great.
trying to get in touch with you.
Oh, great. Thanks for
So
letting me know.
I will let them know that you'll be contacting them.
All right.
Okay?
So now, can I speak now? Are you gonna let me speak? Is that fair enough? I let you speak. Now is it fair enough you let me speak now?
What is it that you need, sir?
Would you be so kind to get me to the chain of command, to the higher one that's above you? Is that too much to ask?
Farmers Insurance.
No, I want to speak to a manager.
Farmers Insurance.
I want to speak to a manager.
Farmers Insurance.
Okay, but that's not what I'm asking you. I already know that. I'm asking you for a manager. Why don't you want to get the higher chain of command here?
You can speak to...
She's taking things so personal. That's amazing. Really? Yeah, don't lie to me. I'll just speak it.
Good afternoon, Recovery Partners. This is Deborah.
Hey, Deborah, how you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing good. Do you know who just transferred you?
Do I what now?
Do you know who just transferred me to you?
One of our representatives said that there was a request to speak with me.
Yeah, I believe I'd like to speak with you because I believe the lady who just spoke, that transferred me to you, I think she's taking things so personally. I'm asking very on-point questions, just questions, simple, very questions. And it sounds like she's getting very aggressive and very mad over this. And I'm like, what's going on with her? Is she okay? Is she competent to handle this business affair that she claims to be involved in? And so I just want to report that to you also. And basically, I've been asking her kindly if she would be so kind to cease and desist in the matter until I speak to the one who's claiming I owe such a thing. And she said I'm going to speak to Farmers Insurance or whatever. I said, great. So would you be so kind to cease and desist until I speak to Farmers Insurance? You know, and she was having a hard trouble, and she started kind of getting aggressive. She started saying no, blah 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 blah. And I was like, whoa. And then she had a hard time getting above to you. And I was like, well, why are you denying me to get a hold of the manager? You know. So just a lot of little weird stuff going there. If you can be so kind to check that out. That's what I wanted to just tell you that. And also, if you could be so kind to cease and desist in the matter, I believe I'm going to speak to allegedly the so-called claimant known and described as Farmers Insurance. But until then, I mean, would you be so kind to cease and desist in the matter? Until then.
Okay. I can go ahead and document the file according to what you're telling me.
Okay.
I can go ahead and review the call, and if I deem anything inappropriate on our end, I can certainly address it. I won't tell you not to call farmers. You're well within your right to do so. What I will tell you is don't become frustrated when they send you back here. We've been contracted to handle the subrogation claim that's been filed against you, so any future dealings will have to be through the agency. So I'm happy to give you my name and telephone number.
Well, I'd be more than happy.
You can try to reach out to them, but they're going to direct you back to us.
Yeah, that's what she said. Saying that's what the other lady said too, and I just said basically like, well, how about that? You know,
yeah, that's what they do.
Well, I've been through this before. It's not the first time. This is kind of the same process you guys follow, I believe. And so to me, it's nothing new that you guys say, oh, it's not going to happen. And then I call them, and then something does happen. But if you believe, I basically was telling the lady, yo, do you have first-hand knowledge in the matter? A simple question. And it seems she said that the Farmers Insurance does. So, I mean,
okay.
if you guys don't have first-hand knowledge in the matter, who invited you guys here? I just want to speak to the claimant. Until then, if you guys aren't the one claiming I owe you the money, then would you be so kind to get the claimant involved so I can speak to them? And if not, then cease and desist, please. Is that too much to ask? To cease and desist?
If you want us to cease and desist, then you can follow the appropriate steps and send a letter in, respond to the letter that we've sent you.
Well,
and if you want to reach out to farmers, by all means, I'm not going to tell you not to, but don't be surprised when they tell you that you have to deal with us because we're their contracted agents. So with that being said, if there's nothing else, then we can go ahead and end the call.
Well, basically, is me telling you over the phone to put a notation on the account as a cease and desist, isn't that good enough?
Sir, what I told you is that I can document the file according to what you've told me. I can document the file with regards to the communication that you and I had. I can listen to the recorded phone call, and if I deem anything inappropriate between you and my representative, I can address it. Other than that, if you have a cease communication request, per the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, that needs to be in writing sent over to us for the file.
Okay,
okay?
If that helps settle, if that helps
within reason.
Yeah, if that helps settle the matter, I'd be more than happy to.
Sure.
Great.
Okay. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Yeah. Do you guys have a fax number? Maybe I could send that over as soon as possible.
The 480-550-8818, which is my direct dial number, that also acts as a fax, and it will come to my email directly. And once I have that on file, I can attach it to your file.
Okay, sounds great, sister. I appreciate the help here.
No worries. Take care.
You too. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.